Hello everyone, this is Azure Turtle, playing Software Inc. Sorry about the delay. I actually been a bit lazy of late, but I'm gonna try making this video. Like, this is basically the save that you guys saw me playing before. There has been a few updates, and I'm unsure if this save has been affected, but I'm gonna check as we go through it. But there's supposedly new changes, like new things in the game now. I'm unsure what they are really, but we might as well dive in. Let's see. Need to skip to the next day. Supposedly, from what I've read about some things, there's supposedly a new needs system, like it tells you the needs of your people. Let's see. I wonder if it actually tells. I actually don't know how to activate the... Yeah, that. The cloud thing you saw over her head not long ago, that's supposedly one of the things that tells you what do they need. Or what they're thinking of what they like. Yeah, from the previous episode, we are actually working on Wolf of the Wind. It looks like there's something else with it that has a red bar. I think that could be the alpha stage of the game. Who knows? Possibly may take longer than it did before. And if I'm right, like, I think they're actually going to divide the months into weeks sooner or later. I don't know if it happened already or it's going to happen. Well, it just went to the next month, so I bet it's not divided into weeks yet. But I've read that in one of the developers' update things. They're planning on doing that. Okay, might as well promote this now. Radio, newspaper. Huh, that's new. Guess that's how much money I'm tossing out there. Okay, skip to the next day. Hopefully this product actually sells well. Like, I noticed one thing with this thing here. I now clearly noticed what the change was. It's no longer the percentage thing. I'm going near bankruptcy? Oh, that's not good. Like, how much money am I spending? That's a lot. No, I may not. I may actually decide to get a loan, but I'm hoping this project would actually get us out of the gutter that we got ourselves in. Hopefully. But I don't know how much longer will it take to have the bugs fixed. It may take some more time. It may actually be done by the end of this month, or near the end of this month. I just hope about that. Might as well release it because it's nearly done. Okay. Hopefully people like the game. I noticed that the game actually gotten a bit popular over time. Well, not that popular. Like, I noticed that there's more reviews now on the game store page and so on. I hope this game actually becomes something I'm thinking that it would. Because I see the potential in this game. I see it becoming like a game similar to Sims and game developer Tycoon. I just hope there's more content for the employees to actually use. Like make them feel more lively and more things that they actually need. Well, not really need, but more like decorations, like a fountain or something, like I mentioned in a previous episode. Huh. Yeah, I may actually check of what people think about it. Oh, it was a big whoop. That's not a good thing. Might as well go and make something to make people happy. Let's see, I forgot what I made in the previous episodes. I think I pretty much made a game engine, an art program, and a game. They're all small. I wonder if anyone used my game engine. Nope. No one has. May actually make a new one. Let's see. And okay, I may use that. This. And then let's see. That's horrible. But it's worth a try. Okay, this one's gonna have 2D rendering. I actually forgot what was on the previous engine. Maybe the same exact thing. Actually, nope. Gonna possibly make that game engine then. Okay, I'm gonna give it that. Can't wait till I actually have servers in my company, but those things haven't really had much use yet from what I played. Well, I didn't really fully explore like the mechanics of the servers yet. But basically, I hope they actually have more things to actually deal with, like the MMOs and so on. But I clearly haven't gotten that far. Like, I actually been playing off the video. I made another company called Enigma Interactive, which apparently is doing rather swell. Like, it actually has like, I think $3 million in the bank. Looks like someone's complaining about a slow computer. Hardly working. Okay, gonna call one of those specialists in to actually fix the computers. Let's see. Like, I noticed someone in the comments, like, of one of my previous videos, I did explain in the comment, like, how to merge the rooms is actually just by attaching two rooms together. Like, you have to go and, like, for instance, if I wanted these two rooms to fuse, I could just highlight this, and then drag it all the way over here, and they become one. Same with any kind of room, and you can do the exact opposite by doing like a square inside this, like from one of the sides. It's very hard to explain, but I think I pretty much explained the basic of what it is. Not good at explaining. Let's see. That person, of all of them, what's her problem? Let's see, Judy. Let's see, she... Oh, that's the need thing I talked about. Looks like, out of all things, she hates her computer. So it's possibly her computer causing all this. Guess she is the one with the slow computer. Wonder when the technician is gonna come in. Why did he take her computer? Wait. I thought I put ownership of Judy of that computer, and that guy is using it. That's weird. Shouldn't be using it unless his computer is broken. Or he's just being a kind man, just being like lending his computer to someone else. But I might as well assign like their computers. Like, this is hers now. I might as well give her this. Wait, toilet is disgusting. Wow, that was quick. Okay. That's nice. Nice description. Okay, I'm gonna call in a generator as quick as possible. Don't know what to hire a permanent one because I'm unsure if this is going to be up for long, like the amount of money I have. Because it may all go down the drain sooner or later, unless I actually get a good product up. But it looks like this game engine is coming along well. Does the generator actually have to fix every single thing? Well, then again, it's best to be sorry. Better than being sorry about anything broken. The technicians fix that? Overpowered. Like, I'm actually wondering, what is the meaning of overpowered really? Is it saying that the technology is actually quite advanced for this time? Or is it overpowered by electricity. I'm just wondering about that. Might as well market this now. Like, so far what I've seen of the competition though, like within our companies, as far as it goes, like, I can actually conquer over our companies by fully buying their share of the company. And so far that's the only thing I can actually compete with the other companies at the moment, rather than just having products. Like, I could sell a share of my company if I wanted to. It would take a part of my company away from me if I sell it. Okay, why is Judy... Man. This is her Okay, my employees are being confusing. Guess I like using multiple things. Need to assign her from it. Let's see. Who's on that? No one is. Is it possible to unassign? Okay, good. This is comfort 100%. Like, my character actually could hold meetings if he wanted to, but I don't know what the means do except raise the relationships with the people at the moment. Well, I don't know if it actually raises the relationships, but every once in a while you'll see like someone sit in this chair, which would usually be your character or someone else that you appointed to take control of a team. And speaking of that, I was going to demonstrate it in this video, but I realized how wonky it is at the moment. It's not really like the kind of thing that is easy to manage at the moment. Like having multiple teams. Like whenever you have a second team and you give them like a budget, sometimes they may just spend the money randomly and try making projects. Like random projects. And sometimes they'll just be wasting the money instead of getting anything done. Because I already, with my Nara save, I actually did that little mistake. And they ended up spending so much of my money. They ended up spending like possibly I think 30,000 or so. And I had to actually redo that save. I had to restart. Because I actually went bankrupt on that save. Hopefully this company doesn't go bankrupt, but it doesn't look like it. But right now on the Nara save I actually have like $3 million, but hopefully this company can reach that status. I can't wait to actually build a parking lot somewhere near here. Like somewhere that people could drive into and just park. So they don't have to go and use the bus continuously. And I heard it's actually a lot more efficient. Well, depends on where you actually place the road, but are they? Well, I may be wrong about the team thing. I just may not have good enough knowledge to actually manage the teams. Like, I'm possibly used to having one team, like, compared to game developer Tycoon, like, you just have, like, one team and you just manage everything with that team. But this game may actually get more complex compared to that. Like, you can actually have multiple teams running around the building, and multiple teams are actually doing meetings here. But right now I actually don't know how to manage it properly. I may actually be running, like, managing them wrong, or possibly maybe it is wonky as I said. Why aren't they fixing that bug? I think it could be a glitch. But glitches happen every once in a while. But yet, they're not so common, luckily. I rarely come across them, but this one looks like a bug. Because that's not going up, it's not having numbers, because if there's no bugs, then it would be instantly done. But I might as well release it, even the bugs may ruin it. And may ruin our reputation. Just have to wait until the next day. I'm just gonna let everyone lounge about, doing as they please. Ah, raises. This will pretty much be... I'll just give them what they actually request. But usually if you raise their raises, they actually do like you more and they're willing to do their work more. But some people can be lazy and they will slack off. Like, you'll just find some people just laying back while everyone else is working. There's those kind of people. I obviously don't know where... Well, not obviously, but... the traits possibly affect that, like they could be lazy or something. Something that actually affects their attitude. Might as well look at the review. Well, regardless of the bugs, it's said to actually be a masterpiece. Which is a good thing. Let's see. May actually buy a part of another company if I can find a decently small one. But sometimes if you do buy an entire company, you actually take most of their funds. Like, this is a thing I spotted, like, in my Nether save. Like, the reason why I have 3 million isn't just from my products alone. I actually bought the share of some of the Nether companies, which actually owes a lot of money. And apparently whenever I buy them, like, buy it completely, basically I take all their funds along with all their products. And I basically sell their products along with having their money. I just hope that is actually a part of the game, but I hope that actually gets more difficult to where that is not like a common thing. Like, it becomes very hard to buy another company completely and take all its money and its products. Because it just gets way too easy once you just do that constantly. I have to admit. Gonna possibly force them all to do another product. I'm still thinking if I should actually make the operating system, but I made one in the Nether save, but it takes a ton of time. I don't think anyone here actually has experience with systems. Actually, I do. Ty Nelson doesn't. Well, Erin McDonald actually does. Well, she does. Yeah, I possibly won't be able to make the operating system because my current group doesn't have the experience. But I could pretty much get more employees at this point, but it's very risky because my funds are not really that high. But I may actually make a game this time around, like Wolf of Wind. But hopefully I'm going to use my game engine. Let's see. I'm going to use my game engine for this, so it actually makes it a stronger product for my company. And I'm going to possibly look for a good, I don't know if I can use my product because it may not be able to be used on the consoles I actually made it for. Well, the consoles I'm making the game for. So I may actually take someone else's product and use it to make my game. Yeah, it may take some of my profit and it may take some of my funds if I use it. But in the long run, it will basically give me a lot of money if the products are actually good. Let's see. Going to use that. Yeah. And this is going to be a game that I actually wish I could make in real life, but never gotten a chance to actually do it. It's a game that I always dream of making. It's called Try to Go Mercenaries, and my channel used to be called this not long ago, like, I think it was Try to Go Mercenary Players. It's actually an ideal thing I wish to make into a real game, but I don't know if I could ever get enough motivation to actually do. Because I'm not the kind of guy in real life that knows how to do coding properly. And of course, this game may end up bad because my team is possibly inexperienced with making games. But Try to Go Mercenaries is basically where my character's name comes from, which is Azure Turtle. He's supposedly one of the characters, but he's not the main character. He's one of the people that just tag along with this group of mercenaries around this world called Certia. A fantasy world, but it's actually a dark fantasy. Like, I was planning on making it rather dark. And supposedly, another one of my characters, Artin, which is who I am basically playing as now, he's also one of the NAR members, but he's a kid. Like, I have a DeviantArt page that actually has the characters. But I'm unsure what to show you guys. It's not really that hard to find. Might as well promote this. But one of the reasons why I can't really make this kind of game is because I can't really come up with a good story for it, despite I made pretty good stories for the background like good background stories for the characters. Like this the stories of their backgrounds is quite deep, like it possibly can be quite deep, depending on which character I'm going on. But there's pretty much a lot of the characters, and I can't say all their names in a single video. But the leader of the Tycoon mercenaries is a guy named Gorgon Kraxon. And his last name is not how you think it's spelled, because you would think Kraxon would be spelled with a C, it's spelled with a K. He's supposedly the strongest guy in the entire group, and he's also a powerful leader. And his strategist is some guy, like, is another character I had my account named after, named Evil Guanjing. But he's not really called Evil Guanjing. I changed his name from Guanjing to another name called Yukaira Exai. He's supposedly a samurai, and he's actually what you'd see as a samurai. Except he wears blue and he has spiky hair, and he's Asian. He was like one of my favorite characters to which I made. He was also my first. And he's supposedly the wisest one in the group. He's also an immortal. And he's not immortal in like he can't die. He's immortal like he has internal life, basically. He can still die from anything, basically, but he can't die from aging. Yep, but I haven't really thought in the story through of that game, to which I was going to make in real life. But I have developed the world, I have developed the cities and all that, but I never really came up with a story. Wish I could actually do it. But I don't have the confidence, nor do I have the kind of skills necessary for it. But it doesn't mean I can't give up on that kind of dream. Who knows, someday I may actually be able to make it, once I actually get the proper education and all that. Like the knowledge of the coding and all that. Because that stuff can get quite complex. I barely understand like part of it. It looks like this thing is also having the same problem. Bugs are not being fixed. It's a weird bug. But I have to admit, I give credit to any developer, because making something like this game, for instance, I bet it took a great amount of work to actually make. It's not like it's easy as that, like you could just get it done in seconds. Nope. It takes months or years. And a good game usually takes years to actually make. So I actually give credit to the developer that made this, because I bet they went through a lot of work to actually do all this, like what you see as the foundation of the game. And I hope it gets better in the future. And this video is nearing its end. Nearing the 35 minute mark. And I hope to actually make more videos in the future. Hope you guys actually have a good day. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you like this video. And I hope to see you tomorrow, or the day after. I'm unsure when the videos will actually be uploaded because it takes some time. I hope to see you guys on whatever day I release the next video on. This may go up like today. Well, have a good day, guys. See ya.